presentation of the Public Television Network of Alaska.
In March 1984, Kashunamet School in the village of Chivak, a Yupik community on the Bering Sea coast between the Yukon and Kuskokwim River deltas, hosted a Young People's Eskimo Dance Awareness Festival, an event held with the expressed intent of revitalizing Yupik dancing by young people. John Pingayak, Cultural Heritage Coordinator for Kashunamet School.
I pretty much put it together myself, and it took about pretty close to 4 months to prepare it. And the idea came about, trying to let the young people to continue the Eskimo dance that's been going on in some of the villages. We involved the whole student body of Kashunamet School District in kind of organizing this whole program, and some of the things that they've been doing is that they had different projects like skin sewing, hat making, kaspa making, and grass baskets, and some of the boys were carving, and they were hunting at the same time. They were hunting ptarmigans, and one whole week was utilized in gathering traditional foods for a small potlatch. And so there's a lot of things that were involved, both hunting as well as schoolwork. And all the elementary classes are having different projects that they're doing, and they're all involved. And we included Cultural Heritage Week, for this event. And elementary students been making shelters out there around the village. And they've been excited about it, that somebody will go around and judge who has the best shelter.
The main emphasis of this event, however, was upon more intangible aspects of cultural heritage, values such as sharing, respect for animals, respect for elders, strengthening of social ties, and revitalization of dance. invitations were sent to 5 village schools in the surrounding area. 2 of those, Newtok and Hooper Bay, sent high school students and elders to participate.
One thing that's valuable is that our fun activity that we actually have as a culture is the Eskimo dance. And the Eskimo dance draw a lot of people together, and also in some instances they let them get a chance to relate to their relatives too. So in other words, good sense of relationship is exchanged by getting the two together. A lot of times, when us as village or natives from the villages don't want to display our way of life all the time, but this is a good way to do it, We have to be proud of where we came from and what we do. And this is a very good display of that, display of pride, as well as, showing that the people that we still have something of our own. And it's a traditional kind of a fun thing. It's learning experience, because some of these young people for the first time, stand in front of the crowd and they dance, they do some movements for the first time. And then second time comes around, they're not going to be as scared like before. And so a lot of individual personal things are learned too at the same time, as well as the whole group. And also the young people will be aware of our tradition, which is the Eskimo dance.
A highlight of this dance was Yugan Ghagalga, when a woman from Hooper Bay celebrated her granddaughter's first dance.
Her granddaughter was dancing for the first time, so she let her dance on top of the sealskin. And she said that this is the way they used to do it a long time ago. This is the way I used to see him do it. And so she did something that was traditional. And then she brought in the big bowl of agurak, for the singers or some people to eat. As well as she made a lot of bread, probably about 20 of the oil bread. And that was for the singers and drummers too. And also, she said that there were two seals, that she wanted to give to the village. And every time they do that, they're more directed to the elders, given to the elders. They're very, very grateful for that event, for having to see their first granddaughter or their first child to dance, Eskimo dance in front of the crowd. And that's how they express their gratitude, by giving away these things.
The seal, a vital element of coastal Yupik life and ritual, also figured prominently in this event. A seal, cut especially for use in this celebration, was butchered before the assembled students and guests. The meat to be cooked for the community potlatch, the skin to be put on display in the school as a memento of this first young people's festival.
We wanted to do it traditionally. At the beginning part, there was our elder lady came and gave water to the mouth and the hand of the seal. And also at the same time, she made a little cut over the forehead. And I guess when they do that, every time they make a little cut, they say they're actually killing it. The spirit lives on only after you make a little cut. That's when it dies. They do it for a reason, If a man doesn't do that, if he doesn't have any respect for that seal, the spirit of the seal is going to go out there and tell the other seals, that guy didn't take care of us too well, so don't go to him. And he's going to be probably a poor hunter all his life. So that's what we believe in. After the skin's been taken off, they cut the oil up, and there the elders were present, and we gave them oil out to them. The oil was distributed to them. Just for a reason, a long time ago we used to do that. And every time somebody gets a seal, especially the Nayaks, they used to do something like that too. I wanted to let the students see how the cutting of a seal is done, because some of them probably never seen a seal being cut. For that reason, I wanted to show it in front of the crowd. The children are taught about these things. They know, they heard us talk about them, and they have not actually seen one being done. But this was the first opportunity for them to see something like that actually happen. I think what will be happening is that they're going to start doing it themselves. They're going to give water to the seal and also make a little cut, because they actually saw their own elder do it. And I was hoping to revive the blanket house also. We had to use the toughest canvas we can find, and we had to buy it from the store. It was our traditional activity, and it was done summertime. You know, after they get a bunch of muklaks together, muklaks, the big bearded seals' skins together. After they do that, you know, when they get ready to cover the boat, their boat, umiyak. I don't know what we call it, but we call them angyak. You know, when they getting ready to cover it, the skin of the seal is usually hard and kind of brittle. And then what they used to do is long time ago, they used to blanket us to make it soft. The elders, all of our elders know. They never talk about it, only if somebody does it. Like I did try to do it without telling anybody, going around and asking, okay, can we do this? Is this okay? I just got my idea together and start doing it. They're starting to think back, you know, what kinds of things that they can do. And if people see our blanket house and they see our canvas, you know, they're going to start thinking, you know, we better get something else. We're going to get muklaks. And our two elders, resource teachers here in the school, they came around, they start telling us about the blanket toss, how it's done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It has to be done right too. They don't do it like counting 1, 2, 3, and then they make one jump. They keep letting that person go each time. Even he's landing this way or that way, but he has to have his eyes straight ahead to the horizon. And if every time they look down, they fall straight down, their head first. Because every time you look down, you can fall out that. But if you're looking straight ahead this way, and not worry about how you're going to land, and let those other guys worry about it, you know, it works a lot better that way. I did the blanket toss to revive it again, to get them thinking.
And that, says Pingayak, has brought about increased involvement by elders, an unexpected outcome of this event.
It wasn't intentional at all. It was just a thing that we wanted to do, but the elders, they're starting to talk about these things, you know. It's not the first time I've heard our elders say, we've got to start getting walrus guts for our drums.
Respect for elders, for what they know, what they have experienced, and what they can teach, permeated all the activities of this 3-day Young People's Dance Festival.
To me, they're very special people. And in order for us to learn about our traditional way of life, we have to consult them. I guess most of the elders here in Chivak, they always feel that they're special people, you know, when we treat them that way. But if they're not treated well like that, you know, they'll have nothing to say to you. But if you respect them, you know, really care about them and treat them, you know, very respectfully, that elder is going to start saying something to you that you never heard before. This is Young People's Eskimo Dance Awareness Festival, but at the same time, you know, there's some elders that are coming in to see what is going on. And there's actually a lot of elder singers that are involved too, and I never saw them before. In other dances, you know, I haven't seen any of those elder singers come and sing. But every night I've been seeing them come over, you know, from this village or from Chivak. And I think what's happening is, you know, they're starting to come back again. You know, just because the young people are trying to do it, you know, trying to do it the way they used to do it, you know, at the same time, you know, they're starting to help out. So that's what I'm seeing right now. Just by seeing some of my children acting, you know, very special about this event, you know, made me feel that there was something going on that was really valuable. You know, it's going on with a very young, all the way down to the kindergartners, all the way up to the high school, and as well as the elders. You know, what it's doing is, you know, we're involving just everybody. So it's working out nicely.